What's going on, guys? Welcome to Debated Fans, and we saw the Steelers versus Browns game, and it was much closer than I thought.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff happens. It was more of a juggernaut defensive fight, in my opinion. But we're gonna give our takes, and then I'm gonna ask the the viewers and yourself, Mr. DJ, Mr. Raider Ambassador, Mr. I'm on vacation for 1 week. Is Baker Mayfield a long-term solution for the Browns?
Okay.
So let's get into it. So, what was your main takeaway from the game?
My takeaway, it was a defensive struggle. Both teams have great running game, and
Yes.
I noticed that their passing game has been struggling on both sides.
I'll just add that in the first half, both Baker and Ben sucked. And
Okay.
wide receivers were dropping balls. The running game for the Browns really took a stink. Nick Chubb dropped the ball on me for fantasy. But no, I think it was a defensive battle. TJ Watt and Cameron Hayward, I believe, and also Jadeveon Clowney and Myles Garrett, they were just wrecking.
Yeah, Myles Garrett was phenomenal.
And they
TJ
were-
Watt, phenomenal too.
And then that fortunate kicker, that fake,
Chris Boswell.
oh man,
Yeah.
that fake field goal that turned out to be a catastrophic loss for the Steelers. It was
It was
Yeah.
unnecessary. It was
unnecessary.
And the worst part was that he had all time and all night to throw the ball.
Yeah.
And it was a fourth down situation, and he held it on uncomfortably long for
To-
something that was a lost play.
You know, remind me of when we play Madden and like you're doing a fake punt and you're just waiting, and you just get sacked.
Hard.
Pretty hard.
Yeah.
I was surprised it wasn't a foul. Like it was head to head,
Yeah, he
on
did.
replay.
He did kind of smash. It looked like he smashed his
like
head
a
down.
little under the chin. But
Yeah.
you know, Big Ben threw for 22 for 34 attempts, catches and attempts, 266 yards, 1 touchdown, while Baker threw 20 for 31, 222 yards, no touchdowns. So is Baker Mayfield the long-term answer for the Browns?
I think so.
I do not think so.
I think so. He was playing with the beat up Jarvis Landry. He was overshooting him a few times, throwing a little too high for my comfort.
Mhm.
I feel like he had open receivers. He just had to throw the ball a little bit better.
I just feel I don't think that Baker is a long-term answer just because
Let me ask you this: Well,
just something about it.
we're in a drought of quarterbacks, in my opinion. There's a lot
we?
of teams that don't have quarterbacks. There's a lot of teams that are struggling very much. So,
Yes.
or are on the come up, and Baker Mayfield is at the middle of the pack. And I think
But can middle of the pack get you to the Super Bowl? You should know.
good question.
You should know.
Good question.
You should know. You know where I stand with Derek Carr
Yeah,
up
but
to this point.
Derek Carr is he's basically the Patrick Mahomes of the Raiders. He's lifting up that team
Yes,
on his
yeah.
back.
But I just feel
But
like
Baker Mayfield, he doesn't need to lift up the team on his back. He has a great defense,
Well-
and his run game is phenomenal. Nick Chubb's, what's his name, Deontay Johnson,
Dearness Johnson.
Dearness Johnson, and even Kareem Hunt.
Well, I'll say this: is Baker Mayfield the best quarterback in his division? Is either Lamar or Lamar. Second will be Joe Burrow. Third will be Baker, and fourth Big Ben. And that's because
Okay.
he's
He's
gonna
old, yeah.
He's old. So with all of that stuff, I do not think Baker is it's just something that he's not he's sometimes he just drops the ball when it needs to get done. You know, interceptions or
Yeah, but does he have breakaway wide receivers?
Landry,
Yeah, but
OBJ,
Landry was hurt.
Hooper, Njoku, Chubb, Ernest Johnson, Kareem Hunt.
Yeah,
Dude,
but
you
they're
can't-
not like Jamar Chase. They're not no Tyler Boyd.
Well, he's better than a lot of teams that don't have weapons.
Okay.
So that's my take. I just don't think this quarterback, the world that we live in right now with football.
Yeah.
You gotta be an accurate quarterback and some. Baker
Okay.
Mayfield, Patrick Mahomes is a accurate quarterback who can run. Lamar Jackson is a running quarterback who can throw. Kyler Murray is I'll say he's more of a throwing quarterback who can run.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow, he's an accurate quarterback who can, semi-run. Baker Mayfield, sometimes he's not accurate and he sometimes can run. Don't get me wrong, that running
Yeah.
attempt that he did
Yeah.
the first time, that was like momentum.
yeah.
But
But I don't know. The thing is that Baker Mayfield, to me,
Do you think he tries so much that at the end shoots himself in the foot?
I do think so. That
Okay.
I think he's one of those things where I think he just needs to get back to fundamentals and play the game how he wants to play it, and I think he'll do great because Baker Mayfield has a lot of charisma, and he is the leader of that team.
I will agree with that. I will agree with that.
That's the
But
reason why I feel like he's a keeper quarterback, and he's not super bad. I do feel like he needs to work on his 2 minute offense because I do feel like he needs to be able to make kind of deep throws and some really risky throws down the field, so he can have that 2 minute offense. Because the way it was looking, I was like, no.
well, we'll see. Because I imagine I'm actually trying to Google who's winning between the Jets and the Bengals right now. Because that's a really good game. Apparently, I told you the Jets were gonna come out. Bengals versus.
No, but yeah, no, I think Baker Mayfield's there to stay, and yeah,
Okay.
I'm comfortable with him.
I don't think so. I think he'll be out. There's a reason they haven't given a contract extension yet.
Okay, true.
So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching Debater Fans. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.